What's the deal, pickles? So listen, it's been a minute, but my daughter asked me to come on and do some videos. And so we are recording a video on my channel, which is the one you're watching. And we just recorded a reaction video on her channel of the new Sam Smith video. And so now we're gonna try something we've been thinking about, which is if you are a fan of like 90s music, and we want to kind of start looking at 90s music where they're either doing sampling or they're redoing the songs, to see if we would pick the old school or the new school. Mm-hmm. So we are both, I would say we are real big music fans.
Absolutely. Old school and new school. Now,
yeah.
You on the new school, not so much.
Yeah.
I know what to send her and what not to send her.
Right. But we both pretty much like a lot of the same songs, but we find that we like them at different times. Like I may catch on to it faster and she comes back later, or vice versa. But in the end, we usually pretty much like a lot of the same stuff. Yeah. So this is going to be interesting because I always have to tell her, she's like, oh, this is a jam. And I'm like, that's a remake. And so, and we're not going to look at some of the remakes, like if they got it from the 60s or the 70s. We're going to just look at maybe like the 90s, early 2000s compared to now. So this first one, I picked the pairing. We're going to look at two songs. We're going to look at, I think we should look at the original and then the remake. Okay. So the original is All I Ask of You by Tony and On Chill by Wale. I hope I said his name right.
You did.
I did? Oh, okay, good. So here we go. And if you are a music fan, don't forget to drop to the comments. Let us know some songs that we should do. And know that we're going to be trying to figure out this editing thing because we don't know what we're doing. Here we go.
Just give me all your love. Girl, I'll do all the loving. That's all I ask of you. I'll kiss you in the
Can I pause it?
Yes.
First off, I have never heard of this song before she sent it to me. I didn't know it was a remake. I didn't know that because I knew the Wale version. But yeah, no, this is definitely giving 90s. First off, pulling up in a garage in a bug, not a punch buggy, with the license plate named Pookie. Who is Pookie? Who is Pookie? That is so 90s. It's giving.
And that big leather jacket. Okay, let's keep going.
That's all I ask of you. Kissing you is not enough for me. You know I'm a big boy, and big boys have desires. Making love
I've seen those videos so long.
But I need a true friend to make it come together. Just give me all your love.
Come on, braces.
I wanna kiss you right there. Just right there. Look at you, give you away. Especially there, baby. That's all I ask of you. I'm not trying.
Okay, wait, pause. How old were you listening to this?
I don't know. And this is where whenever you're an adult and you start listening to the songs that you used to listen to, and you listen to the words, and like, why was I listening? Yeah, I had to have been in high school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it had to be. I didn't look at the date on this, but it had to be in high school.
Okay.
I don't know. I need to look that up.
But I gotta tell you what's exactly on my mind, girl. My big heart leads me right to you. Every time the phone rings, I pray to God that it's you, girl. Every time I close my
Wait, but when I'm gonna pause it and say, you can't say that, because now, think about it. This is a grown man singing a song. He ain't talking about hunching. He ain't talking about effing. He's talking about just wanting to be with her, waiting on her phone call. Like, the layers of the way songs are different between then and now.
Don't go too far out. Don't go too far out. Cause it's just this one song where he actually talking about love. Cause they ain't all of them ain't just talking about love. A little bit more than loving.
Oh, then I'm pushing play.
Please.
A vision of your face always pops into my mind, girl. I would do anything to receive love from you. So show me the way that this could happen soon. I'll be right there all the time. Show me some more. Just show me the way. I really love you. I love you, Deja. Just
Okay, wait. Do you know where the reference to Deja came from?
Probably one of them black movies.
It was.
Yeah, that's why I don't know.
We are not going to talk about that. Higher Learning.
I've never.
It was played by Tyra Banks.
give me everything I want. I'm sure I can be yours anywhere. I wanna kiss you right there. Just stay right there, little girl. I'm the candle. See if I can handle.
I like the surroundings too.
Yeah.
Just because it's you. See, time is all we need. Time is all we have.
Who's it?
She said Bonnie.
Who was that?
Ready for it. I don't know, because I honestly don't think I've ever seen this video. I knew the song because it was on a very popular soundtrack. Mm-hmm. And I knew it. And I always thought it was Tony that sung the song. You remember, he was the lead singer of Tony. Mm-hmm. So, all right, let's keep on because we got a whole nother song to go through.
You just said,
Wait,
hold on.
right. Drop to the comments if you remember this song, and do you remember it as a Raphael Sadiq song, or if you remember it as the Tony song and the movie with the soundtrack that this song was from. I know I said it earlier, but you probably didn't catch it. So let's keep going.
Hold on. Why she got... Go ahead and take your sip before I say it. Do y'all see?
Go ahead.
Do y'all... The headset. It's giving trucker. It's giving welcome to McDonald's. Actually. Pay for a plastic.
But that was normal then.
Girl. Okay, now we go back.
She was like, no.
They couldn't give her a mic.
I will do all the loving so just because of you.
He is the king of never wanting a song to end. Cause think about Anniversary. It goes on for 5 more minutes when the song is over.
And it's the best 5 minutes well spent.
It is.
He's the only one that can pull this off. And you're okay with it.
Let's go.
And I will do all the loving
Pookie. Bye, Pookie. Oh, they messed that up because why the license plate wasn't on it when he left out?
You would notice that. All right, so that is our old school selection of Ask of You by Raphael Sadiq. And now we're going to go to the next song, which is on Chill by Wale. Oh, there it is. Here we go. But we don't see the lyrics, but we wasn't looking at the lyrics anyway.
tragedy for once. Why can't you agree with me for once? Maybe we can be on chill tonight. Maybe I can give you chills. Leaving on a tragedy for once. Why can't you agree with me for once? Yeah. Maybe we can be on chill tonight. Maybe I can give you chills.
I'm getting mine like fine wine, measure the time. Many other brothers love you, but this pleasure is mine. It's no pressure for us to say that I love you from now. So fuck that coffin shit, I just want us to be comfortable now. For real, who you loving, who you wanna pull up? Who don't care who you dating, long as you care, you trust me. Trying to hear all your problems so I can lighten the load. No, you not fighting alone, cause I'm protecting you from it. So chill, life hard and ex-lovers is like scars. Cause they stop hurting, but never forgetting what it was. I wasn't young and my biggest enemy was the club. With voicemails on third rings fucking me up. So I don't trust.
Why can't you agree with me for
I'm
once?
trying to slow up.
Maybe we can be on chill tonight. Maybe I can give you chills. Leaving on a tragedy for once. Why can't you agree with me for once? Yeah. Maybe we can be on chill tonight. Maybe I can give
That's
you
all.
chills.
Look, okay, they switch up on you, I'm gonna stay the same.
Okay, so can we just talk about the simple fact to the difference in creatives of like, to me it was like more so focused on the music, and like here he's kind of like rapping and the singing, but it's like you still got the whole naked girls thing.
Well, that's gotta go with the vibe. What would you expect them to be on the beach with they nun outfit on?
No, but if he trying to push up on somebody and like, let me be your resting place, let me be the guy that you chilling with, why would you be chilling with 1,000 girls at the
But
pool?
it could be set up in a situation like him and whoever he's trying to talk to aren't that close, so they meet up at this same little pool party kind of thing, and you know.
Yeah, but if you got to make up the storyline, at least with the salesman, we knew what they were doing. Okay, let's keep going.
I pull up on you, then put it in with patience. I'm good when we got it without no expectation. What good is the title when shawty been away? Let me illustrate ya, let my tongue repaint ya. It's already wet. Have you had a brainstorm? Everywhere a nigga take you, just know to my face though. Modify your energy so your bank and your skin glow. Max feel, let it fly. I be up in there a lot. Just to show you I don't care, go wear it to that nigga house. We don't share our whereabouts or the gossip, the hood love. Just supreme confidence, if we good, that's good enough.
Do you think that this is an anthem for like being a side dude?
No.
That's what he's saying. You ain't listen to the words.
What he say that make you think
Because he was like, go ahead and tell that dude off. He said, whatever we got. Basically, he's like, whatever we got is what we got. Is that normal for young people?
Well, they gotta. So that's a whole nother story.
It is. We'll talk about that again. Let me just play. Tell me if y'all want the rest of that conversation. That's what I want to know, because I think it's a generational thing.
Tragedy for once. Why can't you agree with me for once?
Wait, that's beautiful background. That is so beautiful.
It could be a generational thing, but you gotta realize that back in the day, dudes and girls not the same as now. Back in the day, you could sing a love song about a girl outside her house with a big old boombox. You know what I'm saying? You do that now. Look at the corny.
But that's why people are single. Message.
Yeah.
Maybe I can give you a chance to even on a tragedy for once. Why can't you agree with me for once? Yeah, maybe we can
Come on, go walk.
I'm tired of fucking up and falling off. Wanna be the nigga you calling out. Then break your body up when you're letting out. How about that? I'm tired of making up and falling out. Wanna be the nigga you calling out. Then pick your body up when you're down and out. Let's chill. Leaving on a tragedy for once. Why can't you
Okay, wait, pause. So I think the situation could have been, because I see what you mean about, being the side dude, but maybe he messed up first. Now she trying to do her own thing, but then he want her back.
No, because if you listen to the beginning of the song, basically it's like, I feel like, let's finish it, and then I'm gonna tell you what I think he's saying.
Okay.
Maybe we can be on chill tonight. Maybe I can give you chills. Leaving on a tragedy for once. Why can't you agree with me for Yeah, maybe we can be all chill tonight. Maybe I can give you chills.
We are.
Just be there.
Okay. That was so good. Okay. First, before we get into the what I think he's saying, I know this technically is not a reaction video, but we're gonna give all of it because I think it's a part of it, right? Like it's a part of like why you like it and whether you feel like a remake does the original justice. I always think about seeing this interview with Shaka Khan and Shaka Khan talking about how much she disliked on Through the Fire by Kanye West because of how it changed the way people see her song.
Yeah.
And so I feel like doing the remake justice makes it so that it's kind of like a homage to the old while still updating it a little bit. And I feel like that's the part that I like about the new one. I feel like they didn't distort the old one so much that you can't enjoy the old and the new. And I think Jeremiah's vocals didn't try to, like he wasn't trying to do too much. I mean, he added his own little spin on it. And it's like you can enjoy both. And so I like that. But before I want you to tell me, what do you think about, well, actually, I'm going to let you finish. What do you think about the difference between the two or whatever before I get to my question?
I honestly like them both.
Yeah.
And kind of equally. They're two totally different, I guess, like an old school version of love and then a new school version of love, but it's not like, it's not doing too much. It's not completely out of the normal, okay? They're not talking about, you know what I'm saying, busting it down and you're like, no, he still kept it nice and sweet. And I like the new one. I like the new version better than the old one simply because of that last part. When Jeremiah, how about that? Like, it's something about slowing it down and changing the melody. Like, come on, why you had to do it like that? Like, wow, I just entered a whole new galaxy in my car.
You know.
I'm tired of making up and
Okay, so then my other question that I have that has nothing to do with the music, but I have to ask, since you do hair and you do locks, what do you think about the styles like that in his locks? I know this is a whole nother subject, but y'all like locks on my channel. So we gotta speak to the crowd. So like, what do you think about men that have those types of updos with their locks?
It looks good. I'm huge on people starting their locks or having locks that are not, they don't have to be perfect, but like I like them his size because you can do more. When they're all big and chunky, it's like you gotta have a different kind of style with it. But that, I feel like that is very masculine and it looks really good. It looks really good. And not like, oh, he a pretty boy, but no, like his hair looks nice. It looks tight. I think that's what they would say. Is that what they say?
That's not okay, but he had different styles with it, so we could have even talked about that. So then if you look at, so I feel like the first one was like, the old school was about him liking a girl and him just wanting to be there in all the different ways that he could be there for her in a relationship. I feel like the On Chill is kind of like just like the name of, like, we don't need to have titles, or we don't have to necessarily be girlfriend and boyfriend for me to be that person that's there for you, me to be the person that you call on.
Right.
So with that said, overall, which would you pick, old school or new school? Even if you like both, because I think we both like both. If you only could pick one, old school, which is All I Ask by Raphael Sadiq, or On Chill by Wale, featuring Jeremiah, because he was a big part of that.
Huge part. Couldn't have made it like that without him.
No, he did that.
I would still say the new school. The old school, I do like the old traditional love and the sweetheart, but I don't know. I don't condone On Chill. You know, I don't condone the side piece, the call on me for this, and that. I don't condone that. But I like the way they put it together, so I think I'm gonna be cool with it for a little bit. Just for the song.
For a little bit.
Just for the song.
Okay, so for me on this one, I'm kind of surprised, but I'm gonna pick new school. And the reason why I'm gonna pick new school, I love the Raphael Sadiq, but what I love about the On Chill, I like the balance of the melodies. I like the collaboration of the R&B and the hip hop, and I like that when Wale is doing his rapping, it's not all hard and aggressive. It really is in tune with the song and that all of it was going in the same direction.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you have people rapping and somebody singing. It's like they didn't get the memo.
Yeah, two different
They're not
songs.
on the same song.
Yeah.
And I think the video just sealed the deal because it was very much a vibe in between the looks, the setting. I loved that balcony. That glass balcony was just beautiful. The transition between day to night.
It was perfect. Nobody throwing their cheeks on the edge of the balcony. Like everybody like it's literally, I feel like it's what the song's called.
Yeah,
just chill.
Yeah.
Just chill.
It was a whole
chilling.
vibe.
Yeah.
The whole thing was a whole vibe. So yeah, I would totally pick New School on that one. I know, right? Because I was ready. Because I like Raphael Sadiq, but looking at the video, kind of did dated. So it kind of did.
It was the Pookie. That's what made it.
I never saw the
punch buggy. Like, wow. Okay.
It even seems like that big old dude getting out of a bug, but we're not gonna talk about
it. It was a nice bug. That's all that mattered. It was nice. It was clean. Candy paint.
Okay, listen. So with that said, let us know in the comments, would you pick old school or would you pick new school? And would you like to see more of these videos? I think we could do a whole reaction video just on Chill on its own.
Yeah.
But we would love to know. And I will leave the link to the reaction that we did to the new Sam Smith song in the description that we did on her channel. And I hope you guys like, first of all, hard pause. Y'all have not seen my daughter probably since she was like 13. And if you go back in my videos, you probably first saw her when she was like 7. So now she is grown. And so thank you for coming onto my channel. And we really want to do more of these videos. So let us know in the comments which one you would pick. And if there is like an old school, new school pairing that you would like for us to come back and put our little spin on it. So with that said, anything else?
That's it.
All right, well, we'll see y'all later. As always, we'll see you sooner than later. Take care and bye. What's the deal? Pick up.
Oh, you still do that intro?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to do it with you. I used to be in my room. What's the deal? Pickles.
You know, it's been a long time since I've been on my YouTube channel. So here we go. Ready?
Oh, it wasn't that.
That wasn't it.
You bored.
Yes.
You must not do this.
I can't because it's too much stuff at the same time.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.